I am here with my dear friend Buzz the Bee from Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. You are going to want to keep a close eye on the weather today, am I right? And let me tell you, it's time now for your local weather report, brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. Let's buzz on over to the Main Street Media TV Weather Center.
From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your weather on Main Street.
I'm Taylor Plott here in the Tennessee Valley Weather Center. Let's take a look at your forecast for your Friday. Starting off, cloudy, showers and storms will be gone by this point as we go throughout the remainder of the afternoon, though. There could be a few spotty showers that try to develop, temperatures getting back up into the mid-80s, so another very warm day is expected for your Friday. A little bit of a breeze out there as well. All the storm activity for the most part is going to remain off to the west for your Friday, but then we'll start to see storm potential ramp back up on your Saturday as well. Here's a look at your 7-day forecast, watching Saturday night and Sunday morning for that storm risk. Behind that front, though, fantastic. Temperatures drop back down into the 50s and 60s. Could have a frost or freeze potential Monday night and Tuesday night as well.
Thank you for that update. Tune in each day on Mornings on Main Street for an up-to-date weather report brought to you by Busy Bee Plumbing, Heating, and Air Conditioning. All of their contact information is below. Have a great day.
Good morning, Stefanie.
Good morning. Hi, kids. Hot tea, please.
Welcome to Mornings on Main Street. I'm your host, Stefanie Miller. We hope that everyone is staying safe in the weather that we are seeing right now and that you're all looking ahead, prepared for what could be to come this weekend. Today on the show, we get to hear all about the fun happenings coming up at the Nashville Zoo. Devon O'Day and Jim Bartoo will have that for us in just a little bit. Later on in the show, we get to hear of the excitement for one Middle Tennessee pediatric dentist who recently celebrated 1 year at her Brentwood practice. But first, get a look at this. You're seeing some video from the 35th annual Nashville Athena Awards and Scholarship Gala for 2025. The night was to celebrate women leaders who inspire change in our community. Congratulations to Dr. Adrienne Battle. She's the Director of Schools for Nashville Public Schools and this year's recipient of the Athena Traditional Award. And then a congratulations to Vanessa Johnson. She's the YMCA Nashville and Middle Tennessee Vice President of Youth Services and Adult Education and the Executive Director of Girls, Inc. Congratulations to you for being the recipient of the Athena Young Professional Awards. And we have one more person to say congratulations to, and that is Missy Acosta. You know her from Main Street Media's Community Checkup. She is the Senior Vice President of Brand Experience at Delta Dental of Tennessee. And again, a contributor for us through being my co-host with Community Checkup. She was one of the final nominees for this year's Athena Traditional Award. An incredible woman and just a terrific friend. Congratulations to you, Missy. Now, if you would like to learn more about the Athena Awards, well, please visit nashvillecable.org. Okay, coming up, we're going to learn all about the fun at the Nashville Zoo. And again, we're going to have a visit with a pediatric dentist in Brentwood later on. But first, let's get a check of our headlines this morning. Tennessee is the most recent state with confirmed measles cases. Murray Regional Health would like to make residents aware of the symptoms, the treatment, and preventative measures that you can take for the measles. An infected person can spread measles from up to 4 days before the rash starts and up to 4 days after that rash appears. Other states with confirmed cases right now include Texas, New Mexico, and the state above us, that is Kentucky. Read over the symptoms by visiting our website, mainstreetmediatn.com. Other stories that you will find on our website include Main Street Nashville's story on why family members of the Covenant shooting victims and survivors are reaffirming their reasons to oppose releasing the shooter's writings to the public. Also, you'll Be able to find out the programs that you will find as part of Sumner County Schools' traveling inflatable planetarium. The portable planetarium will have programs that align with the state's science standards at each grade level. This educational addition there is made possible through the Rotary clubs in the area. Once again, you can find these stories and more at mainstreetmediatn.com. And of course, don't forget to head over to our new YouTube channel, Mornings on Main Street. Take a visit and please subscribe to our channel. Stick with us. We're heading to the Nashville Zoo when we come back.
So Busy Bee is a very close-knit family. We fight just like every family does. We have arguments, but we always come out with a solution to the problems. We don't just fight about what we want, we fight about what customers need. We want to make sure that every customer we go to is more than satisfied. And that doesn't just start whenever we show up at their door, that starts when we show up every day at work. We want to make sure that we are serving our customers to the best of our ability.
Step into the Lionel retail store at Opry Mills, Nashville, and you'll be captivated by all the magic of the 123-year history of Lionel trains. Whether you're already a train enthusiast or just getting started, Lionel will energize your love for trains. NASCAR fan? Come check out your local Lionel station to learn all there is to know about model trains and die-cast NASCAR collectibles. Visit nashville.lionel.com or call 615-455-9399.
We love having this show. It's What's New at the Zoo with Jim Bartoo. I'm Devon O'Day, and we're going to walk you through some of the cool things happening at our Nashville Zoo. If you're in the Nashville area, Middle Tennessee, or even in the state, the Nashville Zoo is your zoo. I'm just going to say it right now.
That's right.
And we have so much to be proud of. Well, let's talk about some of the events that are coming up.
Sure, yeah. And actually in April, we have a couple. The first one is very popular, and a lot of people probably already know about it. It's called Extravaganza. It takes place on the Saturday before Easter. And in essence, it's a giant egg hunt for kids.
So
and we have it
much
divided
fun.
up into different age groups. So, you know, the little kids aren't in with the big kids. And so we have them running about every half hour or so. We have these running all day long, plenty of ways to participate. It's always a very popular day out here at the zoo. We'll see 15,000, 16,000 people out. So if you're planning on coming out early, get parked, get on into the zoo to enjoy it. That's April 19th is when that's going to happen.
And this thing sells out. If you wait till Easter weekend to just say, well, let's just pop in and go to the egg hunt, it doesn't work that way. You really do have to go in and make reservations because it will be a madhouse for eggs. And guess what? Mom, Dad, Grandma, Grandpa, aunts, uncles, you don't have to hide the eggs.
That's right. Yeah, we take care of all that stuff for you. So all of it's kind of included. And yeah, especially if you're going to come to be part of the breakfast, because we do offer an early entry that includes a breakfast with that. If you're going to be a part of that, you can go online and register for that. But that does sell out quickly, so be sure to get on and do that soon.
Will the Easter Bunny make an appearance?
I'm sure he will.
See, I just have to make sure. They do have, we're at the zoo, of course. Any place going to have the Easter Bunny, it's
Right.
going to be the Nashville Zoo.
Yep, and our mascot Twigga will also be there.
Twigga will be there. That's
Yep.
awesome. Well, let me ask about, that's the stuff for kids. There is something coming up very cool that has conservation and alcohol all combined. Sips for Species is coming up in April too.
That's right, yeah. April 25th, we have Sips for Species. This is a chance for adults to come out,
Devon, Jim, thank
enjoy
you
the
guys
zoo
so
in
much.
the
Oh, I
evening,
miss your faces. I can't
and
wait to
learn all
visit
about our
sometime soon. And really
conservation work,
cannot
meet
wait to
some of
get
the
back over
keepers
to
and
the
some of the
Nashville
work
Zoo.
that they're doing
There's
with
no
conservation.
better way
Meet
to
some of the
spend a day
animals
or an
that
afternoon.
are out here.
Stick with us.
as
We're
well
traveling
as
to Brentwood
enjoy
for the
lots of
one-year
different samples
celebration
of
for
both
the
alcoholic and
pediatric
non-alcoholic
dentistry.
drinks. We also have
KB
food
Smile.
trucks out here, and there's tons of entertainment. It's just a great way to spend an evening and a beautiful time of year in April to be able to do it. So that's April 25.
And I will tell you that the food at the zoo, yeah, they've got hot dogs and hamburgers and that kind of thing. That's the easy stuff. But I'm going to tell you, the pizza at the Pizza Kitchen is unbelievable. The Reuben that they make here,
That's right, yeah.
it's
good.
so good.
Yeah.
And I mean, I even had, now here's the crazy part, a great salad at the zoo.
Yeah.
I mean,
Oh, yeah.
you could eat great. They have a great sit-down evening restaurant. So it's a great date night. If you want to come to Sips for Species, go to nashvillezoo.org. Get your tickets right away.
That's right.
We don't provide the date.
That's right. And then, of course, we also have a camp out for families at the end of May. So if you're interested in coming out, it's called Zoofari Slumber, and it's a chance for you to spend the night at the zoo. If you're thinking about going camping with your kids, you haven't really taken them to a park yet or a state park or anything like that, you can bring them out to the zoo. We have you set up in the field, and there's all kinds of activities in the evening. You spend the night at the zoo, and then you can get up in the morning and actually see the keepers bring the animals out onto the exhibits in the morning, see them get fed and all kinds of stuff.
It's the most fun that you can have camping, I'm telling you, and you don't have to worry about any, when you go camping out in the woods, I mean, any kind of wild animal can come in and get you. These are all in cages. They're not going to come get you.
Well, I guess that's one way of looking at it. Yeah, that's right.
See, you're safe, except for the squirrels. Now, the squirrels are out. Now, the squirrels might come visit you.
Well, one thing we can guarantee is we guarantee that you're going to see animals sleeping overnight at the zoo that you won't see if you're camping in a Tennessee state park.
That's right. See, that's the way to say it.
We can almost guarantee that.
Well, speaking of what we can see now, we are in the home of the white rhino.
That's right. White rhino exhibits right behind us. We have 5, am I right? It's 5 rhinos that we have out here, 4 females and a male. And Nicole's going to come on next and tell us a little bit about all of our rhinos and the conservation work that we do. So Nicole's here with us. Nicole's our white rhino expert. She's going to tell us all about the rhinos that we have here, a little bit about our conservation, and a little bit about the Backstage Pass. And I want to talk a little bit about that first, because the Backstage Passes are behind-the-scenes visits. You can go back to rhinos and visit rhinos. You get much closer, I assume, with that. But what else do you get? Do you get to ride them?
You definitely don't get to ride them.
Okay. All right.
That would be dangerous.
Yeah, all right.
And she gets that question a lot.
We just want to make sure we get that out on the table, right? No riding rhinos.
Yes, I do get that question a lot, and no, the answer is no.
Okay.
So for the Backstage Pass, we bring guests into the barn.
Okay.
And the barriers inside the barn are what we call bollards, and it's these big metal poles. I don't know, spaced about 18 inches apart from each other. And the rhinos will line up against those poles, and we can, usually, we can allow guests to come up one at a time and scratch the rhino.
Scratch the rhino.
Scratch the rhino. It sounds like a song, doesn't it?
Scratch the Rhino was the name of my high school band.
Nice.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
Well, so walk the elephant, scratch the rhino.
Scratch the rhino. Right.
Shock the monkey. I mean, it's just all the songs.
That's
all the
right.
songs.
Yes.
That's right. So when you scratch them, you mean like with their fingers, or do you give them a brush, or how does that work?
We have both options depending on what the guest is interested in. Okay. So yeah, they can use their hand and pet the rhino and feel the textures of their skin. It's unlike pretty much anything else. It's got a lot of really cool textures. They are rather dusty, so your hands will kind of turn a color a little bit. You can wash your hands afterwards.
Right.
We always joke that petting rhinos is great for exfoliating your hands because they're so rough, they'll make your hands so smooth.
Right, yeah, and if you've never had the chance to touch a rhino, chances are you're not going to get a chance unless you come and do a tour like this at the Nashville Zoo, because it's just an incredible opportunity to not only get close to rhinos and touch a rhino, but also learn a lot about the rhinos. And that's kind of takes us into our next questioning. Tell us about our rhinos here.
So we have a crash of 1.4, which basically means we have one male.
Okay, no, wait, stop. A crash, what does that mean?
A crash is the rhino term for a herd.
Okay, so it's a herd of rhinos that's called a crash.
Yes,
got it.
They're called a crash. That's rhino-specific term. Okay. So we've got 1.4, which means 1 male and 4 females.
Okay.
Hopefully that they will breed and we will make more.
And,
that's the goal.
Are we seeing any evidence of that so far?
Starting to.
All right.
He's still learning.
Is he? And how does a male rhino learn that? Do you have like videos that you show him? Or how?
Unfortunately, no.
Okay. A couple of magazines to throw in the bag.
He's got to figure it out for himself.
He's got to figure it out for himself, yeah.
But,
and it's
I think
we
all kind of went through that to some degree.
Okay, you got white rhinos here.
We do.
What's the difference? And is it about a color? How did they get the name white rhino?
So no, it doesn't have anything to do with the color. There are 5 types of rhinos, 5 species of rhinos. Mm-hmm. They're all a grayish color. Ours actually a lot of times look red, but that's just because we give them a red clay that they roll in. So sometimes they'll look red, sometimes they'll look black. It just kind of depends on what clay they're rolling in. They get the name from a translation error referring to their mouths. It was wide because this is the only of the 5 species that has a wide mouth. and the translation made it sound like white.
Oh,
so yeah, so
like a
nothing to do with the
bass,
color.
y'all. If you're in this area and you fish, it's a wide mouth bass, it's a wide mouth rhino, it's a white rhino. There you go.
Yep, that's
I
right.
love it.
And it's wide because they eat grasses, right? They pick grasses up out of the ground. Black rhinos have more like a prehensile lip, right? And they strip things off of bushes and trees.
Kind of
you'll
like
see
the
them eat-
giraffe. Kind of
Right.
like the giraffe,
Kind of,
the
yeah,
overbite.
kinda like
yeah.
that, but it's the lips
Like that.
instead of the tongue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, wow.
you said there's 5 different species. Talk to me about their status in the wild. I understand they're all endangered. What is the status of each of them?
So there's 2 species in Africa. You've got the white rhino and the black rhino.
Okay.
Those are the 2 African species. Of those species, the white rhinos are the more prolific species.
Okay.
So they are doing better. Caveat to that is there's 2 subspecies to the white rhinos, the northern white and the southern white.
Right.
We have southern white. There are only 2 southern white rhinos left in the world. So they are essentially extinct because they're only females.
Northern white rhinos.
Northern white.
Northern white
Yes.
rhinos. There's only 2 left.
Devon, Jim, thank you guys so much. Oh, I miss your faces. I can't wait to visit sometime soon and really cannot wait to get back over to the Nashville Zoo. There's no better way to spend a day or an afternoon. Stick with us. We're traveling to Brentwood for the 1-year celebration for the pediatric dentistry, KB Smiles.
You're seeing the signs too, right?
What signs?
At Delta Dental of Tennessee, we know our success begins and ends with providing superior quality service, and that includes serving those who need it most. This year, we're celebrating 25 years of giving back to the community we call home. Delta Dental, along with our Smile 180 Foundation, supports Tennessee's dental colleges and oral health education, children's hospitals, free and reduced cost dental clinics, and other like-minded charities. Here's to the next 25 plus years of ensuring healthy smiles.
Welcome back. Here is a look at the 1-year celebration of KB Smiles, a pediatric dental practice in Brentwood, Tennessee. Dr. Keisha Brady and her husband are over this dental practice. They are sharing in the excitement with their friends and family. Dr. Brady says she is so happy to be able to celebrate this and looks forward to treating all of the kids in the future and to help them become more comfortable in the dental chair. She says she is also excited about all the future growth opportunities.
It feels amazing. It feels so good that we've come this far. You know, we started off really not knowing what we were getting into, and then this kind of just opened up. It really just fell in our lap, but I just feel so blessed, really by God, that we have come this far. I can't believe it. It happened so fast. For the future, right now I'm seeing a lot of adults. Of course, I'm specializing right now in pediatrics, so my passion is really for kids. I used to be a teacher. I worked in basically the metropolitan public schools for 15 years. So what I see for this location is that we're going to keep it as a family. I feel like it's very important that the people that I've been seeing, I want to keep following them until God calls them home. And I want to see, children and grandchildren. I want to keep seeing different generations. But eventually I do want to open up just a pediatric spot so the kids can come and feel welcome and have fun and love. And I want to just make sure I emphasize that love comes to the dentist.
Dr. Brady, thank you so much for having me out to your 1-year celebration. Congratulations to you. She is such a delight. I had the pleasure of first meeting Dr. Brady and her husband at the Meharry College of Dentistry Dental Day event not that long ago. That was all part of our community checkup program, which you can find, as well as some other programs that we offer through Mornings on Main Street, all by downloading our app, mainstreetmediatn.com. Thanks for joining us today. Do stay safe, not only today, but through the weekend. Be aware of flooding in your area. We'll see you back here on Monday morning.